So everybody here at All-Star Sports Academy is confident that you're going to come out on top on the 5th. The following week, there's a big card for your division. BJ Penn, Diego Sanchez, and Guida and Florian on that card. And I'm wondering, do you feel like maybe you're being left out of that mix a little bit, and you're being made to work a little bit harder than everybody else to get into that belt mix, if you will? And I guess the question is, do you feel like you're being left out? And who do you think wins those bouts, and who would you like to get next? But you've already said BJ, but maybe the rest of that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I believe I'm close. I'm on the cusp of a title shot. I got to just keep making sure I win my next couple fights. The UFC, the 55 division is really stacked. The fight between BJ and Sanchez, if I was going to pick anybody, I always go with the champion because they're the champion for a reason. I think it could be one of two things. I think Diego Sanchez's pace could either hurt him or help him. Obviously, if it goes into the later rounds, it's going to help him. BJ's conditioning has always been, a concern for him, which he seems to have addressed as of lately. But I think Diego's, aggressive style also could play right into BJ's game in the first couple of rounds as well. And then with Clay and Florian, I think it's just pretty much if Clay can get the takedown and continuously get the takedown throughout the fight, he'll win. But if Florian can, use his long kicks and range on Guida, I think he'll win as well. So, we'll see what happens.
Obviously, Frank, you're still a relatively young fighter yourself, even though you've got a lot of experience in the UFC. But if you had the opportunity to sit down and speak to a young athlete who was thinking about getting involved in the sport of MMA, whether he was already a martial arts practitioner, boxer, wrestler, or not, what advice would you give them, and how would you suggest they guide their careers?
First I would say is just find a good team, a good camp that has a supportive background for them, supportive group for them, and it's really up to them if they want to succeed. It's hard work and dedication and discipline. And if you're not willing to do that, you're probably not going to succeed in the sport. Just like in anything in life, you need all three of those attributes to be successful.
Now, you've said that strength and conditioning is key for MMA success and for you, and we saw that in the Shirk fight. You certainly had all of your legs in gas in that third round, and that really made all the difference in the world for that fight. Since you started with All-Star Sports Academy and working with Brian Blue, how is your conditioning involved, and how has it allowed you to improve the other aspects of MMA?
Yeah, I always prided myself in conditioning, and I just found a great fit with Brian Blue and the All-Star Sports Academy. I think it just goes hand in hand, the type of fighter I am, the aggressive style I like to push in a fight, and and how I've evolved in striking. I think it goes perfect. I think the exercises and workouts we do here are pretty much guided right around a fight, a 15-minute fight, a hard fight, a high-paced fight. So it's perfect for me.
What would you tell MMA athletes and other athletes in general about All-Star?
Yeah, I would tell them, it's right, especially guys that are local. Don't let it go away. Don't let this opportunity miss past you, because I feel you guys are doing something really good over here, and a lot of guys can benefit from this and make their careers better, whether it be fighting or baseball, basketball, any sport there is. They'll curtail it around what your objectives are.
And then before we let you go, like I said earlier, we are really excited for you with this fight coming up with Matt Veach. We don't, Pellegrino, Veach, BJ, whoever it is, we're confident in you. We know you can pull it off, and we're all really excited. December 5th on Spike. You got to make sure you catch the fight. And speaking to all of our clients and all of our friends, make sure you tune in and support Frank and support us and support what he's doing, because he's doing it right. Frank, before I let you go, any last thoughts, thank yous, or tidbits maybe about how strikingly good-looking Brian is?
Yeah, he's a handsome fella, but I'm just waiting for him to put the gloves on with me after this fight. He said he was going to put the gloves on. I don't know. We'll see if I'll hold him up to it. But, I just want to thank, all my fans. Thank you guys here at All-Star Sports Academy. All my training partners, Ricardo Almeida, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, my box coach, Mark Henry, Rutgers University, and just, my family.
And we thank you for hanging around and working with us. It's been a great experience. And December 5th on Spike, catch the fight. It's going to be a great fight for Frank, and we're confident that Frank the Answer Edgar is going to take it away.